If your Airo tool has stopped spinning, we're going to run through some basic checks today and also look at taking it apart to see if we can find the problem. Let's look at the basics. The Airo tool depends on good suction to run the fan inside, so just check that there's no blockages in your pipes anywhere that could be stopping the fan from turning. Another reason it could have stopped spinning is if there's something caught up in the fan inside. If you lift the little flap to access it, you can check for things like hairs or anything blocked in there that might be stopping it. If you have the smaller Airo tool, you can just lift the cover up and see inside for this. Another obvious thing to check for too is if your brush bar is covered in hair or tangled up at the ends, that's going to stop it spinning. You can actually just run a pair of scissors along the ridge on the brush bar and cut away any hair. Sadly, I only have the brand new one to show you on, so just imagine the hair is there. We have done these checks and found no problem. Now we need to take it apart. There's just 4 screws underneath and they're cross-headed screws, so just grab a screwdriver. We're going to undo these and then lift off the cover, and there you have it, all the workings are inside. Here you should be able to find out if there's anything trapped where it shouldn't be, or anything horrible that you find like a snapped belt or melted plastics or anything tragic like that. If you do find anything horrible inside like melted end caps or a snapped belt, it's a case of buying a new floor tool, I'm afraid. Moving on, this is how it all works inside. You've got your fan that drives the belt and the belt drives the brush bar. Just take off the end caps on the brush bar just to make sure there's nothing trapped in them. That's a common area for getting build-up of hair. Obviously your belt needs to be intact. Also with the fan, you can check that and make sure nothing looks out of place. If you've found a problem, great. It's time to put it all back together. If you don't put it back together correctly, it won't work. We're putting the end caps back on the brush bar and putting them in place where they should be. And then make sure your belt's fitted correctly to your fan. And then the big thing as well that people get wrong here is these little rubber grommets on the fan. They need to sit in this little channel on the floor tool, and then you just putting the cover back on and doing it all back up again. I hope this video has helped. I'm getting loads of people asking me this recently, so I just wanted to quickly cover it. I appreciate that I've not been able to offer a floor tool that's actually broken, but hopefully just showing you the ins and outs, how it works, how it's taken apart and stuff has helped you find the problem on yours. If you do have any questions, as always, drop them in the comments. Likewise, if you found the video helpful, please say something nice in the comments. It does help people to find the video and helps me help people.